Yeah. What is the best advice for couples? The best advice for couples. One, I'm giving you zile examples that people give as advice. So the first advice they tell you, you got to understand your wife, understand your man, understand their weaknesses, understand their strengths, and to be supportive to them, support their projects, support their dreams, support their growth. And then they tell you you need to take care of this man or this lady's conjugal rights. And then they tell you be submissive as a woman, and a man love your wife. Yeah. And nasema kwamba msinyimane. Yeah. So enjoy conjugal rights, enjoy making love. Yeah, make love regular. And so many advices that they give. Oh, when a man comes, you need to behave this way, behave that way. So this is the best way you can make a man always come to you. This is the best way you can keep a man in the house. This is the best way, you can create a very strong bond between you and your man. There's a lot of stories, a lot of advices from media, from counselors, from pastors, from very senior people, from even parents. You see, one of the interesting answers that you get at the end of the day is that people have gone through all those, the best style that will keep a man. Yeah, the best style that you can give sex to a man, and this man will never quit from you, will never abandon you. So many people have gone ahead and tested all those things. Very different styles. Yeah. And they have come with testimonies. That one does not keep a man. Oh, support a man's dreams. You commit yourself supporting a man's dreams. You support a woman's dreams. Some even go ahead and say, because my wife wants to go to school, I'm going to pay for everything. You're gonna go to school, study. And men have come out of that, and they've given testimony saying that one does not keep a woman. That one still is not giving. Is not keeping a woman, is not making the best in the relationship. Hey, so many. You have money, give her money. Yeah, be good in bed if you are a man. Be what? So many advices. But people have come and they have said, oh no. You can love a man, you are submissive, you are good, but still a man cheats. You can love a lady. Yeah, you even say, because you're so special to me, I'm going to open a business for you. I want you to be here. I want you to work here. I want you to be comfortable. You are my flower. I don't want you to grow old fast. I want you to always flourish. Remain flourishing. Yeah, you do everything. Yeah. Pesa za kusuka unampea, all types of jellies, face jelly, body lotion, body locks, eyebrows, fingernail. How do they call those ones? I don't know. Zile za miguu. You give everything to this lady, but at the end of the day, a lady still cheats. What? One wanatakaga dini. So many guys they ask, what do you want? Ladies are asking, what? I give you all respect. What do you want? Everybody is asking the same question. Everybody is asking the same question. Who is wrong? Who's wrong? Who is wrong? Why? Why now? Uh, uh, but this is the best assumption. I must tell you this. Number one, these things that you see here are generational. Number one, they are generational. Our parents did it. You see, our parents did it. Your mama or maybe your papa, they did it. Yeah. For example, if you are a man and your dad has 2 wives, one is known, 3 are unknown, but they have kids for this man. Yeah. So you find that those genetics, those spirits cannot leave you. They are always with you until you realize. And you realize, no, actually, this is my daddy's behavior, not mine. And then now you can put those things aside. If you are a lady, the same case, your mama left your papa, or your mom has been jumping up and down with other men secretly, your dad doesn't know. Definitely, you will carry the same genes and you will walk with them. Those spirits will always be with you. Whether you like it or not, we are spiritual beings. And what is passed on to you, you will always carry it. Yeah. And you will work with it. You will find yourself doing things until you ask yourself, what happened? Why now? Like, why is these things happening this way? You see, but the truth is, this is not, I'm not talking about altars, I'm not talking about or what. No, this is straight from your mama or your papa, what they used to do. The other thing that mostly causes this is, let me say, education. Education has come to empower us, but at the same time, people who are empowered are not controlled. Now people tell you, you are a woman and you need to stand and fight for your rights. You need to stand tall. You don't need to give a man a chance to step on your head. You also have a chance to do things that you want to do. And then, okay, if that is the case, maybe a man is not able to provide. Okay, he's not able to provide. You go find somebody else, who will provide. And then, if a man gives you money, there's something you give in return. Yeah, that's it. Men don't give money for nothing. That's the ladies knows better than I do. I give you 20 bob, you'll pay it. Yeah, if not cash, then you have to do it. Yeah, and then there's this thing called peer influence. In fact, we are grown-ups, but still we are always influenced by our friends, and more especially what we hear from social media. You see, movies have come, soap operas have come, and I think those movies, instead that we watch and get entertained, I have learned that what we watch we become. Trust me. What we watch we become. Most of the people nowadays, girls, men, they want to live a life of the movie. Yeah, baby, take me out. Those are the things we hear on the TV, on the movies. Yeah, and soap opera. Oh baby, take me out. Oh baby, you have to hug me this way. Baby, you have to do this. So my baby does not cuddle me. My man or my woman does not give me this, does not talk to me, sleep on my chest, or does not do this. And you're like, there's somebody who is really good in doing that. So you go and find pleasure outside. You see. So and again, another thing that is influencing us, what is that again? Let me say lust of flesh. So many people, they want to test new things. Yeah, they want to test new things. So maybe because you did not have a chance to experience those things when you were a teenager, high school, secondary school, university. Now you are in marriage, maybe early marriage, so it didn't give you a chance to experience whatever that you wanted. So when you are married having one kid, you find yourself in those things. So you, you see, you ask, how did I find myself here? Like, what is it? So those are a few things that finds us in a tenterhook. And now the result of these things is that there's divorce, suicide, we give up in life, we have murder, because if you cheat on a man who is, oh my God, we have men who are very highly tempered, they kill you. Or maybe a lady, hey, you have very dangerous ladies, poison you, you see, and you die. So those are the result of this. So marriage was meant for pleasure, for enjoyment. Yeah, you enjoy, and on top of that, now you do what? Multiply. So you reproduce. Yeah, you be seedful, you be fruitful. But now when you look at it nowadays, marriage is not more for enjoyment. Marriage is more stressful. When you have a woman, you are likely to live by stress, depression, pressure, and other things that comes on the way. Yeah, when you get married, the problems. A pastor told me, you know what? The devil is fighting marriages nowadays more than ever. He doesn't want people to come together. And I was, okay, you serious? So what can we do? Couples must stay in prayers. That sounded to me so reasonable, so good. But then there's a question I ask myself. A pastor with a husband, they don't understand each other. That was also confusing somehow. Now a pastor and the children don't understand each other. What? Mama Kanisa and Baba Kanisa, they have 2-3 wives. Mama mpango wa kando ni Mama Kanisa. See, the question is, what is it then? What is it? No, you see, there's no advice. Like all these things, well, you say what the Bible says, we have gone against. The Bible says we have done this. The Bible says this. The Bible says that. People say this. People say that. People say stay this way, you live. People say stay like this, you will experience pleasure. But you understand that a man is not able to satisfy the woman. A woman is not able to satisfy a man. Now, what has gone wrong and what can we do? That is where we are. The relationship is more deteriorating than anything else. People nowadays are really experiencing good time staying alone. Yeah, I rather stay alone than staying with a woman. And you hear so many experiences from men who have been in a relationship for 20-30 years. They say, you know what, son, I'd rather stay alone. If you want peace, if you want to achieve something, please stay alone. But now when you are a religious believer, it is said that it is good to get married, because if you don't, you are susceptible to do sin. Now what can we do? You are good in bed. Man does not recognize that. A woman does not recognize that. You leave me money. You give me money. You have given me everything, but you are not giving me time. Hey, now this one, you are always there. You are always available. You are after sex. You are not after the progress of the family. Yeah. So you ask yourself, what is wrong? What then can we do? A woman is working and a man is working. A woman says, this is my money, this is our money. And like, okay, like Why can't we take it 50-50? Because ladies, you're fighting for equality, you're fighting for equity. What is the meaning of that? You claim to be the head of the family, and then you gotta take care of us. Moment of silence. So like we have reached a state where it is really confusing. You don't know who is lying to you. You don't know who is and listen to this. People in media, people like us who are always making videos on media, they are making sure that marriage will never work. Can I tell you how? They will tell you, a woman without nyash, that is not a woman. And do you know how many people nowadays who are taking that thing very serious? Do you know how many? Yeah. Now, this age, people are looking for people with a big bomb. Yeah, and they're busy. When they get there, they find it's not pleasant. And as you know, let's try the slim ones. When you go to slim ones, they are very bony. I mean, they are very and you say, oh no. So what are these things that men are looking for? And what is this thing that ladies are looking for? Listen to this. They say men are looking for ladies who can support them. You see? Now, Mungu ni nani? Anakuletea yule mwenye anakusupport. Yeah? God answers your prayers and you get a lady who supports you. Now, you are supported, you do business together. Then, I don't know, where something happens on the way. And then, you find a way to the pom-pom. What you wanted is a support. But support came, and then you were found looking for somebody else or dating somebody else. And maybe the other person is pregnant of you, a man. And when you were praying, you say, no, I need at least if you can find a lady who can support you, those are the ladies to keep. Hey, now you find them, but still you are looking for something else. You ask yourself, what is it? A lady, I need a man who is loving, who is calm, what? And who is God? God, pop. A man who is calm, who is good. Yeah, man comes in your life. And then a man is hardworking, is ever busy. He loves you innocently. He loves you for real. So he goes to work, he comes back, he leaves some 1,000 on the table every morning and every evening. He's there shopping and everything. But still, a woman cheats and says, he provides, yes, but he doesn't give me enough on bed. I think one of the biggest problem that we are suffering from is bed, conjugal rights. But now, a lady is good in bed, but a man is looking for another lady outside. What is wrong? She is good in bed, but she has no brain. A man is muscular, is good in bed, but is just but stupid. Yeah? He cannot sustain a conversation. I don't see myself having children that looks like this idiot. That's a lady speak. Do you ask yourself, what is then that we are looking for? You see, so that is the state where we are. Ikuwe ni muzee, old women, old men, middle age, and even teenagers. They are all having the same problem. And we are in a state of confusion. That is where we are. You speak like this, you think it's gonna work. It works for a short time, but the same problem persists. Yeah, you give this advice and say, now this one is going to work. Oh, it's not gonna work. things have refused working. I have this is my own assumption, and this is my own discovery, and I have to share it to you. You know what? This is the moment of transition. It's a transitional period, transitional moments where we don't understand what is going on until the process is complete. There's a river that we are being passed in. There's something that there's a completion of something. There's a transition. We are transitioning from the past era to the new era. Yeah. And now in this new era, this is where we will find very few people. Do you know what is going to pay in the next era? What is going to pay? We are going to be paid by, because in the future we'll have very few people with knowledge. Very few people who have gathered enough knowledge, who have understood the art of life. Now, these are the people who are going to dominate in the next era, in the next generation. Why? Because right now, in this moment, so many people are not withdrawing from the competition that is going on in the world. They are competing, but they don't know where they're competing. They don't know what they're competing for. Everybody want this, want that, want this, want that, want this, want that. Yeah. So I think mostly in Africa, this is a battleground, because you see, Chinese invent, take it to Kenya. The US invent, take it to Africa. The UK invent, the Japanese, Japanese cars, Japanese tools, do you what? So they invent, they take it to Africa. For what? For selling. And they come to Africa, they take minerals, go make something really beautiful, and take it back for selling. So this is a battleground where now everything that is being created is brought here. Do you know why it is brought here? To confuse you. So you are concentrating, reading, learning, not really taking a break to ask yourself, what do I want in a woman, or what do I want in a man? You see, calm the waves of the brain so that you can relax, so that you can calm, so that you can understand how to go about life and love issues, relationship and marriage issues. You can't, because things are moving very fast, and those are the same things you are chasing. The second thing is that another problem with these coming things is that Africa have been put in a position where they are not allowed to come together. They are far apart. So when John speaks, somebody's like, what is he saying? What is he saying? That is his own problem. You see, we are far apart. We don't embrace our own knowledge. We only embrace the knowledge that is coming from abroad. You see, because that is, they're doing serious business. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So few people who have withdrawn from the battleground to understand what they are doing, so that we can create ours, we can understand ourselves, so that we can empower ourselves and grow ourselves. So very few people who understands the games which are being played in Africa. So I'm telling you this, relationship and marriage, or couples, you couples who are married, newly married, or you have been in marriage, listen to this. Things are not going to slow down. We will have more divorces ahead of us. Yeah, we will have more Samanthas coming in. We will have more vibrators, artificial penis. They're going to come. And the economy is not going to go down. Things are going to be very hard. Things are not going to be good. Yeah, husbands are not going to slow down. They're going to run. And you know what? Everything, it doesn't happen in a coincidence. everything you see is not just happening for you to say that is how it is. No. Everything that happens here on earth has a meaning. It doesn't just happen for the sake. It is not for granted. It is going to come all to the end. Somebody is writing a book, and it will all come to its end. Nowadays, people don't fight with their brain. They fight with their brain. So they look at you, how ignorant you are, and then they just play with your mind. So if you are not able to withdraw from that competition, from what is the changes that are going on in the world, you are going to find yourself in that heap of competing over what you don't know. You see, nowadays, you can confirm, even me, we are chasing riches. Who brought that notion? Who brought it? The US. You have to be rich. You have to be successful. Now we are chasing success. Listen, what we have left. Africa, we have lands. Most youths don't know how to dig, don't know how to use the plow. They don't know. Until now, as I speak, the US have sent some men to come and train Kenyans on farming God's way. Why is it farming God's way? Because they have put God's way, and this is more of organic. We use a natural compost manure, natural methods of farming. This is the formula that we used to use. You see, but now when they came with DAP and other artificial fertilizer, they told us these are now good. You can have more yield. We left ours and we ran to what they brought to us. Now they have again come to tell you, no, now this is bad. Now we can go to this. From there, if you are a student, you can still understand that this is a game. You see, now we need to go all the way back. Everybody's in town looking for job and complaining why life expectancy is really high. Living standards is really deteriorating. It's not pleasing at all. The reason why we are complaining is because we don't know that we are supposed to go to the shamba, dig, produce, even for our family. A person at home is complaining that there is no maize, that there is no food. At home, they have land, but they don't know how to cultivate. Now they want the government to go and buy their lands, cultivate, and sell food for them. You see? No, so at the end of the day, you realize that whatever you are chasing is just a wind. You see? We are complaining over nothing, completely nothing. Because who will tax you when you are cultivating in your land, you produce for your family? Who has ever come to complain? Have you ever seen a government come to your home and ask you, why are you not selling this maize you harvested yesterday? Somebody arrested because of that? And if you are arrested, you need to raise the claim. You have a right to use your land. After using your land, just to produce subsistence, food for your family. Nobody will arrest you. But now look, we are educated, but we are now in the town looking for job. Somebody alisoma agriculture, akafanya agro business in the university, akagraduate, anatafuta kazi Nairobi. What the hell? You did agriculture. Where is agriculture practiced? At home, but you are in Nairobi looking for job. Are you serious even? Sometimes and that is the root of all this problem. Our wives are lazy. Yeah, these women are lazy. They used to take care of home, cleaning the compound, go dig, produce, take care of animals, take care of, poultry at home. But today, they're also looking for job. Very busy because of education. So, this is what I have for you. You need to go back to you and ask yourself, what is the root of this problem? Why is this problem existing? Who am I? How can I solve this problem? If you cannot solve things, then leave them. Just to focus on what you can construct now and move forward. You see? And the root of those things, you have to understand yourself and accept yourself. You have to do that. Take yourself through a process of self-understanding. It is not a sin to understand yourself. It's not a sin to know who you are, how you work. And once you understand all these things, you can control a man, you can control a woman, you can have a successful relationship, because now you know what is eating me and what am I supposed to do with what is about to eat me. Once you understand it, you can solve the issues and the challenges coming on your way to ruin your relationship. You consider. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.